everybody, Lockborn here, and welcome to the third episode of Road to Raid, Ready with Timwig. If you're wondering, Timwig has not spent his whole time in Polar Gear. I actually just came here to get a title for my weapon, but as I see that I do not have the rep yet. I don't even know what my rep currently is with these guys. Polar Gear, acquaintance. What do I need for this? I need a friend. Oh well, I will just do the epic battle a couple times and get the rep that I need. Dimwig has done a fair bit of things since we last saw him. Um, he worked a little bit on his trade points. He's gotten 4 extra trade points. I did the 3 book quests in sorry, not book quests, 3 books for level 39. I went into Great Delving and actually started killing mobs there, but a friend of mine recommended me doing Filgashan and explained to me how much faster it is. And as you can see, it's pretty fast. Like, it took me 10-15-ish minutes max to get all of the pages that I needed. And I was pretty happy because it usually takes me like 45 to an hour to get them in the Great Delving, so thank you, Mayor, for that one. Apart from that, I also got my legendary items to... Well, I just applied a scroll, but they're pretty maxed out on IXP from what I can use right now. As you can see, I got True Gem of the Rising Moon and True Rune of the White Mountains on my Javelin, and I got the True Rune of the White Mountains, which I didn't have last time, on my sword. I applied a couple of Starlit Crystals, I believe 1 or 2, on my sword. Also, I got a slight change in shield. I got this in the Wraith of Water daily that we're currently having. And the reason I changed it from my last shield is this gives slightly more parry rating, and I kind of need parry more than I do evade at this point, since I haven't maxed out the Spear Gambit parry rating gain from Wall of Steel. Also, I got the Juggernaut's helm and the Juggernaut's jacket. I won the Juggernaut's jacket, but I did like 10-15 more SS tier 2 challenges and the helm just wouldn't drop, so in the challenge chest we had an extra, I think it was a Guardian jacket or something, and everybody passed on it, so I used my Morgul Crest to exchange that. I got 8 morale essences slotted in these things. I got 4 morale essences very cheap on the auction house. I think it was 249 gold. Yeah, we'll see in the video. It's 240, 251. It was very cheap, so I had to buy them. And also, person sold me 4 extra for 1,000 gold. He wanted 260, but we kind of bartered and found a middle ground. So thank you so much for going slightly below your price, because I'm trying to be stingy. Not that much gold left from where we started. Apart from that, I got the Warden Cloak, Golden Cloak, from the Minister of Epics. I finished them, took me quite a long time to do the BB solo. Can't say I did Platinum, but I gave it a fair attempt at it. I used the Fate Finesse Cloak from Minister, mainly because critical rating is redundant in when DPSing, and the critical defense is quite pointless to have when tanking. The throne, of course, because this is Road to Raid ready. If I wanted to do Road to SS Tier 2 challenge, we would have been done by now, but we need to look out for what we'll need in the raid, and Finesse and Fate is very welcome. The crit rating gives me very low vitality gain, and the critical defense one is giving me just slightly, I think it's about 50 more agility and about 70 more vitality, but in that regard I would rather have the 110 fate and the finesse rating from it. I put the class item the class essence item in it, because the 5% is a lot bigger deal than it actually sounds, because it can apply on any hit. It can apply on Fist Gambit, it can apply on Surety of Death. Literally every single hit can proc it, and every critical one. So when we're tanking, we're doing stuff like Karn Doom Throne Room and Throne, or when we're zerging down a boss, this thing will basically be up almost the entire time. And 5% melee damage is very nice to have for the Warden, for DPS, and for tanking, because it increases all melee damage to the target. So champs galore, especially in AoE fights. Yep. So apart from that, I also got a very nice bracelet in the raid. Yes, then we actually tanked the raid. I tanked Vadakar tier 2 challenge with MI6. I got a bracelet and nobody wanted the gloves, so I got the gloves as a swappy. Um, as you know, I will use shoulders of DOS and hands of RC, but also I need to have swappies for places where I don't really need to heal and I just need to make sure to hold aggro and to have a nice decent morale pool for holding aggro. The shoulders are here. Yes, I got the shoulders in today's DOS run this morning. Um, I like the shoulders because mainly they give me something more useful, I'd say, than what the headpiece would give me. The headpiece is incoming healing, rating, and critical defense. I would much rather have a tactical mid, one with block rating. Block rating, of course, as I talked about, will get capped regardless, but I don't believe of wasting stats on critical defense for now. So we got this settled in, and we will get the, hopefully today, the RC gloves. Um, Apart from that, I've been working on making a list of virtues that I do need to work on, as now I feel now that I'm going to try to start min-maxing, I feel that my virtues are way too low. So what I do is, when I do this, I open the virtue page on lotrowiki.com, and let's say I need innocence. I open the innocence tab, and I count how many innocence we need. I need 9 innocence virtues, and I look over here and I take out all of the easy ones. As you can see, I've already created the list, so I look at the easy ones that I can do quickly, and the ones that I can finish while doing other deeds. Like, for instance, for Zeal, I am doing Orcslayer in Angmar, but I can also do Karn Doom deeds while I'm doing this one. Or I can do, for Tolerance, Fallen in Blight, but I can also do all of the Scumfill and all the other deeds in there. So what I do is I make a list like this in a random note document for all the deeds that I think are easy. And when deed day hits, and I'm hoping that's gonna be tomorrow, I'm gonna start and I'm gonna look first at Evendim. What do we need in Evendim? I need the Kurgrim Slayer. I know that there's a fidelity deed there for exploring the tombs and ruins. I'm gonna do that one as well, although it's not yet on the list as I just started making the list. And we go from there, and I make sure to do everything that I can as quickly as possible. As the sooner we're done with our virtues, the sooner we can start min-maxing our gear properly. And also the turbine points are gonna be very nice to get out of all those deeds, because this week it's Tome Sale in the Lotro store, and I at least want to get one stat to 18 before this Tome Sale ends, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be agility. I've already gotten 2 stats in that, 16 to go, but as you go higher in the levels, you get more agility, and therefore you get more incentive to do the deeds and to collect the rep and to collect the TP that you need for it. Apart from that, I believe I haven't done much progress when it comes to gear trade points. I don't believe we've skipped anything this week. I've been getting very nice responses from the people that play on every night and that run the SS Tier 2 challenges and dome runs. Some of them, I guess, are also watching this series with us. And I have been invited to many, many more SS Tier 2 challenges than I did last week, and DOS runs, and even a raid run, as said previously. So I like that I have the support and people trust me enough, even though let's not kid ourselves, the gear is below subpar. So thank you. Thank you for being so nice and kind and giving me opportunity to show you that wardens, even though with a bad gear, can still produce and do not need to be carried in a run. Um, on that note, I think we'll end for today. Um, Hopefully, these runs will come more regularly now that all my obligations in real life have ended, towards university at least. So be on the lookout. Deed progress coming soon, and from what I hear, a lot of good things are in store for Teamwig. As I think by next time we see each other, Teamwig might be getting into a kin, because I believe that everything is nice when you're doing it with a bunch of friends. So we'll see. We'll see. Definitely, I'm open to it. I have a couple of kins in mind, and I've been mainly talking to a certain kin, so I don't want to reveal anything just yet. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and thank you for the kind words and the feedback that I get in game and in PMs on the forums. And my friends, until next time, see ya.